to you guys? Welcome back, beefers, to another video from your boy Polish Beef Patty. Today we've got a voiceover pool day where I'm just going to be talking and walking you guys through what I did for this pool day, being 3 weeks out from show. So starting off with a lat pull down, weights stayed the same, which is amazing. Really trying to focus on bringing those elbows as far down as possible. Yes, I am swinging a bit. I am pretty tired and pretty wrecked, so it's not the best set of my life, but still trying to push through, as you can see here. Just really trying to emphasize the contraction of the lat. After that, I do a back off set, so I really slow it down and really focus on the eccentric and concentric, just to really squeeze those muscles. So in the first set, I think I got 8 reps, and then this set I got, I think, between 12 and 15. Sorry, I've got prep brain, so this is a one take wonder. I'm not going to redo it because I am too tired and cannot be bothered. So yeah, starting off this pull day with a lat pull down. From there, we move on to a single arm seated row. The weight did drop a little bit on this one. One heavy set, one back off set. So the weight's only dropped by 5 kilos this week, so still felt good. But yeah, my initial hard set, so the initial first set is my hard set where I try to push as heavy as possible. My form isn't the best. Yes, I know. I still try to keep the form as good as possible, but I really try to push and, or in this instance, pull the weight as hard as possible to get those reps in. Yeah, so right hand, then I move over to the left hand, and then similarly to last exercise, one heavy set, one back off set. And the same thing. So I'll actually count it this time how many reps I get to tell you guys. Oh, let's go for it. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dying, 8, 9. Do I get another one? Oh, 9. Okay. Thought I got 10, but I got 9. And then I stripped back the weight, and I'm pretty sure my next set I got a set of 12. Yeah, these last few weeks leading into show, I am pretty tired, pretty buckled. The sessions have just been getting shorter and shorter. Just trying to go through the workout as quickly as possible while still stimulating the muscle. It just, prep has really taken a toll, and it's like I'm at the point where I want to be at the gym, but at the same time could not be bothered to be at the gym. So kind of just get in there, get my workout over and done with, and then head home. Sleep has been shocking, as you guys would have seen in my last refeed video. So this is actually on the same day as the refeed. So you think I would have a bit more energy, but unfortunately I do not. The strength stayed the same, but energy levels for the workout did not. I was feeling good before the workout, and then driving to the gym, I just started to crash. So the workout itself was just a bit how you going. As you can see, I'm super tired. From there, we move on to a low row variation. So very lightweight, just really focusing on the squeeze here. I was doing this previously as the actual way it was meant to be done, as a low row. But for some reason, I just stopped connecting with it. So we switched it up. and I added this in as just like a one set kind of intensifier to really pump that back up as much as possible. And yeah, it feels good as this one set, but yeah, keeping it light and really focusing on contracting those lats as I bring them back and just squeezing as hard as possible. Couldn't get any more, so decided to do a few retractions and just to get that blood flowing even more than what it already currently is. From there, we finish off the back part of the workout with a easy bar pullover. I was doing this on a rope, but I can't remember who I saw. I think it was Brett Wilkin and Martin Fitzwater doing the pullover like this with an underhand grip. So I decided to give it a go. It's actually quite nice of a movement, feels really good on the back. And then I switched it up. I used to do these first, now I do these last, just to really push that blood all around the back. The entirety of the back just filled with blood as much as possible, just to get that pump going, even though that pumps right now in prep are, let's just say, non-existent. They're kind of there for like 5 minutes and then they're gone. Moving on to biceps, really simple yet effective bicep movement is the cable curl. So really focusing on stretching out that bicep at the bottom and then contracting as hard as possible at the top. This is just a staple for me. Every bicep workout this is in. So it's going to stay in because I feel like it is very, very effective on growing the biceps. As you can see here also, the vascularity is looking mint. So yeah, slowly coming into conditioning for stage. So also, like you guys just saw, I try to get as many clean reps as possible and then finishing it off with just blasting. Not really focusing too much on the form, but just trying to get that arm up just to really get that blood flowing into the bicep as much as possible. Look, I'm not a science-based lifter, but I do listen to some science things, which is why you'll see later on there is like a sciencey bicep exercise. But at the soul, at the heart, I am just a gym bro who loves to train. So yeah, I just push as hard as possible all the time when possible. Then we just got a standing dumbbell bicep curl. This is just self-explanatory, to be completely honest. There's no point going over it. But yeah. So this is the science-based exercise, I guess you could call it. Saw Dr. Mike Israel do this a while ago. I've posted this on previous YouTube videos, but it's a lying down curl. I don't really connect well with a incline curl, so decided to try these, and these really do provide a nice stretch to the bicep. And then I even added my own little variation to it by doing it as a hammer curl instead of a normal curl. And it's a nice feeling. Does it really work? Who knows? I feel like it's working, so I'm going to keep it in. It's just a nice little finisher for the biceps for this day. Oh, I forgot to mention with the bicep training at the moment, it is 2 sets of everything. I only recorded 1 set because what's the point of recording a second set? But yeah, 2 sets of every bicep movement. The back movements were 3 sets, 2 sets, 1 set, 2 set. So yeah, that's the way that the workouts have been kind of laid out recently. Finishing off this pool day with a little bit of ab work. So just the standard cable crunch really helps, but recently I've started to kind of like lose connection in these. I've lowered the weight, try to go for more reps, but I don't know if it was just today with the amount of food that I had in my body or something like that, but just wasn't connecting with it properly, wasn't getting the right feeling from this movement. So from here, I did one, I would call it 1.5 sets. So I did 1.5 sets of these just because I wasn't feeling it properly. And then from there, moved to a hanging leg raise, which you guys will see in a sec. So I moved to a hanging leg raise, and these absolutely killed me. I was going to do, I think, 3 sets here. I only ended up doing one, and I think a set of like 8 or 9 just because I was dying. Uh, my abs were just on fire by this point, and I started to cramp up. So decided to end it there. As you can see, I'm dead. But yeah, that's the workout. Got some posing in for you guys as well, so you get to see that. As you can see, the refeed is doing its job and vascularity is high. Don't mind the little bloat. It's like 4 or 5 liters of water in. So yeah, physique's looking not too shabby right now. And I'm quite happy with where we are sitting at 3 weeks out. Let's see how good this back pump looks. Oh yeah. Carbs on a refeed doing their magic for this workout. I know I'm not an open, but decided to hear a lat spread. And like, yeah, it's alright. Quick little cheeky ab and thigh. And then just look at those wings. Oh yeah. Quite happy with the look. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace out, beefers.